So I'm back again with another video. Woo! Thank you so much for the messages and the apparent enjoyment from the last video. I'm so glad that it went down so well. I was actually like overwhelmed with the amount of messages that I got from people just saying that they appreciated it, saying they were sort of stuck, they're stuck like sort of in the middle at the minute, not knowing what to do with their job or sort of coming out of education, especially having just maybe got results and stuff like that. So yeah, as I said, even if I was able to help one person, then that's great. I'm just so pleased that so many people responded so well to it, so thank you so much. Coming on to say hello again and just let you know what the crack is today. So today I was starting work this morning at 8, which was quite nice actually. Usually I start work at 6:30 in the morning. Getting up at a similar enough time because I decided, because I was starting at 8, I decided that I would get up and train before work, which never happens because obviously I start at 6:30. I got up and I trained this morning, which was great. I'm going to pop in my workout here. Hello, that's me back now. I'm just showered. I'm just gonna quickly pop my makeup on and I have a client in 10 minutes. So I did full body today because I am probably not going to train tomorrow. Today's Friday and I've trained Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I try to break up the workouts a bit more, but tomorrow I'm working in the morning and then I have a day planned with one of my best friends. We're going fun adult shopping. We're going to get just housey things. She's moving house to quite near me, which is very, very exciting. Just wanted to get my workouts in earlier in the week. I try to get a minimum of 3 workouts in per week and try and get my steps in otherwise. Try and hit about 10,000 steps a day. 3 minimum, 5 sort of maximum if I can. Now it's hard because you're trying to, as I said in my last video, like you're trying to stay motivated yourself, you're trying to allow time for everything else in your life, making dinners, you're trying to allow time for seeing your family, your friends, you're going to appointments, getting your eyes tested, like there's always something. I don't like to drag workouts out, I don't like to take big long breaks, it obviously depends what I'm doing. I tend to try and get my workouts done within about 45 minutes. Just to keep the intensity high, get it done. I find if I drag it out I sort of get a bit demotivated and I can't really be bothered, so yeah, so got clients this morning, gonna go home, eat. This is the wee yogurt I have for today. It's just a wee Danone one, if that's what you call them, so light and free. 52 calories per pot. My favourite ones are the Nestle Lindal ones, they're called. You get them in Asda and they're lovely. They do one that's like stracciatella, I think it is. It's made with cork but it tastes like vanilla. And it's got wee chocolate pieces in it like the ice cream does. So yeah, that's basically crack. This morning I did a full body workout. Decided to do full body because I trained Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. I generally try and break my workouts up a bit more, but just sometimes it just doesn't happen. If I feel like I haven't got enough steps in the day and I'm like, I really cannot be arsed doing this, what I do is I tend to put on a vlog or catch up on Coronation Street. Call me sad if you want, no offence to anybody who does watch it, I love it, I have always loved it. Steps count as a thing which is called NEAT, so N-E-A-T. That stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That is basically your body burning calories and moving when you're not specifically training. So that includes things literally like breathing, sleeping. You burn calories when you're sleeping, believe it or not. Maybe not as many as when you're active, but you do burn calories. So obviously by hitting a target of steps per day, will burn more calories. That'll help you sort of stay fitter. If you're struggling to sort of hit steps or anything like that, get your friends on board. If you have a treadmill at home, get on the treadmill, watch TV. As I say, maybe stick your headphones in, put on a podcast. You mightn't quite know right now what you're hitting. If you don't have a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or anything like that, that's completely fine. Go to the App Store and there's different sort of free wee step trackers as such. Admittedly, yes, I'm asked all the time, oh, are they accurate? Not necessarily, no, they're not going to be down to the last step. I find that if this makes sense, they're accurately inaccurate. So, right, today's Friday, right, I've only hit 8,000. Tomorrow, oh flip, it says I've only hit 4,000. I didn't do as much as yesterday, I need to up the pace. So, I try and hit a minimum of 10,000 steps per day. Everybody's different. I find that when I hit my steps, because it's a wee target, I feel as if I've achieved something. I feel just a bit healthier. I feel like I've moved. You know that sluggish feeling when you haven't really done much? I hate that feeling, and it actually puts me in a bad mood. Training for me and getting out for a walk and everything, I would genuinely say the mental health benefits outweigh the physical. Yes, it's great to look good, and it's good to feel that you look good, but at the end of the day, I'm just holding you because I'm going up a hill here. I need to get a new stand, get a stand for my camera. At the end of the day, if you don't feel good, it's all well and good looking good, but if you don't feel good, like, what's the point? So concentrate on your mind before you try and get your body in shape. So get the mind in shape before you get the body in shape. So that is me at work, and I'm gonna go in now, and then I'm going home to eat my dinner. I have bolognese. I made my nanny and my brother the other night. My accountant needs my updated outgoings for the end of this month, if you want to know the ins and outs. My accountant needs my outgoings for the end of this month, so I have, what day is today? I have 8 days to get all that sorted, and I've been away, so I just have abandoned it altogether. If you're self-employed, stay on top of your books. As I say, I'm still very new to this, but I would really recommend staying on top of it. If you don't, you're going to be in all sorts of messes because it can get quite stressful. The other thing I like to do sort of this time of week is, for the week ahead, I tend to try and plan what I need to do the following week. Obviously things crop up as they do, but I try and do, the likes of planning meals. I like to plan my meals. I like to plan what I'm going to eat. It's sitting ready so I can throw it in the microwave. If I need to sort out my phone, if I need to, I've just waited for somebody I don't know. He's about to park beside me. That's a bit embarrassing. Anyway, so hello again. I'm just home from work. I am gonna make my dinner. I ended up going to Spar to get some iceberg lettuce for what I'm about to show you I'm gonna have for dinner. And I stood and talked to my old RE teacher for, sorry, I just realised I'm chopping off half my head here. I stood and talked to my old RE teacher. He's not old, but I'm obviously out of school a while ago. I stood and talked to him for over an hour. So yeah, I'm just about to have my dinner, so I will just show you here. This is what I'm having. So just something quick and easy and handy. I'm having from Super Value here these white and lime chicken fillet skewers. I presume that they are chicken breasts. Yeah, less than 2% fat. Yep, and then I'm having that with some nice crispy lettuce and some nice fresh burger wraps from Windsor, and some chili mayo. So good. So I'm gonna have those. I'm gonna cook the chicken on the George Foreman, so it's just heating up at the minute. I'm gonna throw these chicken breasts on. So that's my chicken cooking at the minute. What I've decided to do is, there was 300 grams of chicken in that, which might sound like tons, but I haven't actually had that much protein to eat today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat all the chicken. I'm going to have the two of these baps. Because I'm having the two baps, I was going to have like garlic diced potato things, but number one, they took too long in the oven and I'm absolutely starving, and number two, rather than having the calories of the wee potatoes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some Haribo after dinner. yes, not very nutritious, but I absolutely love Haribo, and if you can try and substitute something in if you know you're going to have like that wee treat. So there I'll have a couple of hundred less calories from not eating those garlic potatoes, so at least then I can afford some sweeties. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So my camera's died, so I'm just gonna talk on my phone here. So if the quality's not as good or it goes weird, then you obviously know why. Just in the bed, gonna eat my dinner. Then I have got my laptop out to do some work. Here's my dinner. So, the chicken's going everywhere. Great. My fingers are covered now. Great. Yeah. So here's my dinner. Watching some curry. Got candles lit. And then I'm probably gonna put together like what you've just seen, my wee workout. I'm going to edit all that and throw it together with a wee bit of music and make it a bit more interesting for you. I will write below the full workout for you as well, by the way, just to save you if you do want to use it, you're not going through the whole YouTube video in the gym trying to work out. Thank you very much for watching. I would appreciate some constructive criticism if you want, some feedback on today's video. Yeah, any ideas for videos, give me a shout, let me know. All positive comments are very welcome. Alright, thank you.